Hey guys, in this video we're going to be installing this MRA Touring windscreen on this 2018 Ninja 1000. Hey buddy. MRA makes three different windscreens for the Ninja 1000. They're available for all model years, whether you have 2011 through 2016 or 2017 through 2019. The only difference between them, the earlier versions and the current versions, is anything that's for 2011 through 2016 has 6 mounting bolts, and then anything 2017 through 2019 has 4 mounting bolts. So they're available in 3 different sizes. This is the Touring version, which is the largest size. They also have the original and the racing, which are both 4 centimeters shorter than this. The difference between the original and the racing is that the racing has kind of a double bubble contour to it, the same as the stock windscreen on the current generation Ninja 1000. And the original and the Touring both have more of a straight curve to it. It doesn't have that second contour for the double bubble. So this Touring version is about the exact same size and shape, other than the double bubble, as the stock windscreen on the 2017 through 2019 Ninja 1000. And it'll be about 4 centimeters longer than the stock windscreen for any of the earlier generation bikes. Each screen is also available in 3 different colors. This is the smoke version, which has a light smoke tint on the top, and then it's painted fully opaque black on the bottom. They also have a clear version that also has the black on the bottom, and then a version that is fully black and opaque. So the reason I got this was not really to change anything about the aerodynamics of the bike, but just to kind of dress up the front of the bike. I wanted to go with something dark. And I actually looked for the Kawasaki smoke screen that's available in some other countries, but I haven't been able to find it here in the US. So I was looking for something similar to it, and this looked like the best bet. MRA is a company based out of Germany. Their windscreens have a really good reputation. Seems like good quality materials, and it's well designed. So we'll do a quick installation, really easy. All you do is take out 4 bolts and then swap the screens. And then I'll show you some comparison photos between these 2 screens at each of the 3 positions, the low, medium, and high. And then we'll talk about any differences that I felt while riding the bike. Alright, so like I said, installation for this is really easy. It's just these 4 4mm Allen bolts. Each bolt has a plastic washer on it. You make sure you don't want to lose that. I'll put the torque specs down below for these Allen bolts, but really it's such a light torque setting that you probably don't even have. You really don't even need a torque wrench, and you probably don't have one that goes that low. It's basically just finger tight using the Allen wrench, and you want to just start to compress the rubber well nut that these are threading into. So if you look from the other side, you'll see the rubber well nut, and you'll see it start to squeeze as you tighten these. Hole placement for this windscreen is really good. You don't need to bend it or contort anything. Everything lines up the way it's supposed to. Alright, that's it. Easy. One little thing that I noticed, in some of the pictures of the MRA screens, they show it with the same cutout that's on the stock screen, but I also see some of the pictures show it without. So I wasn't really sure which way it was going to be, but as you can see, there's no cutout, so it's just a smooth line versus the stock screen, which has that cutout at the bottom. So after having spent some time with both windscreens, the stock and the MRA, I'd have to say that there's really not a huge difference. That's kind of what I was expecting, because they're both very similar in terms of size and shape. Especially with the lower 2 settings, the low setting and the middle setting, I'd say they feel almost identical. If there is any difference, it's in the high setting, and the MRA feels like the wind is a little bit smoother and a little bit less choppy. And I'm guessing that might be because of the double bubble shape with the stock windscreen. That extra lip might create a little bit more vacuum behind the screen, which adds a little bit of turbulence. But basically, if you're happy with the stock screen, you're going to be happy with this MRA Touring. If you're unhappy with the stock screen, this one's really not going to change much. Though, if you do have an older Ninja, something 2016 or earlier, and you have the shorter stock windscreen and you want a little bit more wind coverage, then this Touring version is going to give you 4 centimeters of additional height, so that'll raise the wind a little bit for you. So all in all, I'm happy with it. I liked the stock windscreen, so I like this one. I like the way this smoked tint version looks. And yeah, so I think it was a good ad. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. Thanks for watching.